Enjoy it, guys. Looky Snacks, Nedz Vault, Warrington.
Straight off the bat, you can see he's got this massive screen on the back wall. I think he's playing anime all day, every day. At the moment, he's got One Piece on. I don't know what season or episode they're up to. So what episode are you actually up to on One Piece?
Actually, I got to check, but I think we're near 600.
Out of 1,000, right?
659, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning, but the reason there are toys around is because there's a character who turns people into toys. Currently now we're in the arc where there is a Colosseum deathmatch competition fighting for Luffy's lost brother, his devil fruit. I think it's called the Mero no Mi.
So you still got a good 500 episodes left to watch.
Yeah, well, this isn't what I'm up to. We just have it on while the store's open. People like watching it, and it's just good sound to have, especially when I'm sorting through like 10,000 bulk cards.
Can we have a look at these?
I can get out a box, just give you an idea.
Right, man.
So this is one of the boxes. This is the wrong box. I gotta get a different one. Really,
what's collectible? How you organising it all? Someone come here. They don't have to purchase any of these cards. They can just pick and play like that.
We're gonna leave that system because people dig through it. It just undoes all of our hard works because we also have a huge selection from here as well. These are all One Piece cards. This is just one foil card, but we have them in sets of 4. And they're organised from promos, the first One Piece set, all the way down to the newest one.
Wow.
We have the OP16, which is the newest expansion. Oh, you won't find any grails in this shop. These are the lower rarity things. There are much higher rarities of the same cards. So if people want to snazz up their deck, make it look pretty while they play the game, that's always something that they can do.
So when someone comes here, are they ever picking up like 10, 20, 30, 40 from
Absolutely. They build entire decks with it. Or they build multiple because they might go to an event to play, to win something. Usually decks have about 60 cards, and sometimes people come here just saying, I want to build this deck, and we have people who are there to help. We take the time to grab all of the individual cards to get it done, or people just need to get the last few cards in a deck.
Look, basically what he's doing now is he's giving me a peep at a box that has this been sorted yet?
No.
So this box hasn't been sorted. He's just laid them all out. I take it they get, like you said, they get full decks, and then they take out every single card in the deck and sort it into a system.
Yes.
What's the more expensive cards called in proper terminology?
Would it be out of this or maybe throughout the display cases?
Even in a drawer.
Oh, you want this one? Oh, this is probably our priciest item here.
Can I have a look at that?
Sure you can.
Okay, this is a Rayquaza. We're talking ruby and sapphire, or are we going back to gold and silver with Rayquaza?
Probably the most popular Pokemon card in the market right now.
How much are you selling this for, man?
It's not for sale. It's way too personal, way too hard to come across.
This is Ned's personal collection, right?
This is his favorite card and the highest grade that we've probably come across.
How much is this card worth?
As a minimum, the value should be around 50,000.
Okay.
It'll go up more because there's a lot of attention around Rayquaza at the moment because there's going to be a new set involving that Pokemon, and this is the #1 Grail.
If you pull a card that's worth something, are you keeping it or selling it? And if you sell it, is it sold in store or on like something like eBay or whatnot?
If it's new, we like to sell it when it comes out because typically that's when it's the highest price. But we've gotten the permission from Pokemon themselves to sell early, and
Pokemon allows you to sell cards earlier. Are they sending them to you before they even release in any other store?
It's been a fairly new thing for us, but typically the shops that hold the organised events, they have been given permission to sell them early on to advertise and have our customers build whatever they want and experiment a little bit before the set comes out. We actually have a lot of the newer cards in our display cases right now. So all of our special illustrations from the new set still hit. So you can see the excitement is definitely there. And when the set comes out, we have people out the door ready to loot it.
How quick are you selling your inventory?
Well, when I first started working here, it was conveniently when one of the more popular sets, Ascended Heroes, came out. When the set came out, and I was still learning how to use a register, We sold everything we had
Well,
within the first like half an hour. And
empty cases. Are you talking about?
oh, we're
These-
talking about the sealed stuff here.
Okay, all right. Yep.
We have bought many of the higher end cards as they come out.
Yep.
We don't have any more.
Okay.
They go. They're super popular. It's not just what's about to come out, like
Yep.
what's on shelves. It's what you can't get anymore.
Yep.
What isn't being printed, what isn't circulating, and what no one even bothered to keep sealed or in a good condition, that the value is just so high that it's incredibly hard just to find something decent.
You personally, is it One Piece? Is it Pokemon?
Pokemon. As a kid, it never left me, so a lot of my favorite Pokemon are from these movies. So my favorite Pokemons are, you know, Victini, Zekrom. I was more prominently into XY, which still my favorite cards, and I have a personal task to try and master set all of the cards from all of the sets I'm trying to get. We're doing a rerun of that in this era. So a lot of the old cards got a lot of traction. Years ago, they were in the bargain bins. No one wanted them. But then suddenly they jumped to being the most sought after, people asking high prices. After a few years, I was able to get all of those. I've got room for all of just the top of the top of these eras.
Okay. Talk to me about other games that we've got here, like Ninja Turtles, Avatar, Final Fantasy.
These are all the collaborations with Magic the Gathering.
Very, very
So these are all the older IPs.
Yep.
People like to make decks that have like one card per IP. That's how many they've done.
Yep. Riftbound. That's a League of Legends IP, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, very interesting. That hasn't been out very long, has it?
No, I think it's about maybe last year to this year.
Yep.
There was a set released this year called Unleashed, which we have run out of. Really popular because of its unique art style and amazing story.
Yep.
I've noticed that it's become very enjoyable for the people who come to play it.
Here's the mini room. I mean, it's got a couple of tables here. Each table's got 8 chairs. What's the difference between this room and the main room when it comes to tournaments? So you got a weekly schedule here. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So this is the main store.
Yep.
This is where we actually first started.
Yep.
So our organized play was capped at 16. I grew out of 16 in 1 month. Whether it's One Piece, whether it's Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball, we do every single IP here. We haven't done yet is Cyberpunk, which is not released yet.
Okay.
But I'm a very first organized store to be confirmed.
That's not with Magic, or is that Magic licensing?
No, that's
Cyberpunk?
its own. That's Riot Games. It's a new game that hasn't been released.
So did Pondsmith create that game?
I don't know much about it. I haven't got the back history of the game itself.
Yep.
All I know is there's a lot of backing towards it, and I wanted to jump on straight away.
When will you be releasing that? Do you know?
We're going to get more information in August, but I think October is going to be the release.
Do you expect it to be big on launch? Do you think it's going to explode?
It will explode because everybody wants to try new things.
Yep.
I know a lot of people that are dropping a few of the TCGs at the moment in order to play it.
Yep.
It'll be a game where it will sustain like 10 to 20 numbers. We got to see.
Would you call it a phase?
Yeah.
You call it a phase, right?
But that's what I think it might be.
Yep.
Hopefully it becomes bigger. More people, the better.
What's your biggest one?
Biggest would be One Piece.
Biggest selling IP here?
Things that fly off the shelf.
Yep.
One Piece. Focusing more on these days is the organized side of things. Organized play is your bread and butter.
Catalogs. Are you public with your catalogs?
We don't have a library catalog like that for cards.
Yep.
If we did have something like that, I'd be completely out of stock. We have people coming in here daily that pretty much I struggle to maintain. I predominantly stopped focusing on high-end stuff now.
Yep.
I'm not a collector store anymore.
Yep.
I look after players.
Is this like a regional thing?
Well, with One Piece, depending on your ranking system,
Yep.
the store's ranking system will be relevant to what tournaments they could hold. We're going to be able to hold extra grand battles. You get up to 4,000 to 10,000 applicants applying for a 32 to 64 event.
See.
That's just me,
Very
which people would die to go to. Yep.
How do you select someone to go into that?
We
to
don't
represent
select. You have to build your own enough points
Yep.
in order to go. This weekend,
Yep.
there was actually Oceanias in Melbourne. 2 of the people that will have won it
Yep.
represented us.
What's the age bracket for people that come in and take it very seriously?
Between 20 to 30
Yep.
is pretty much where your competitive players will come in.
How long's one game going to take time-wise, and then how long's a tournament that you run on a weekly basis?
It varies.
Are we talking hours or?
It varies on the game. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon,
Yep.
rounds go for an hour. One Piece, half an hour.
Why is One Piece so much faster?
Gameplay, it's a lot faster.
Why is that?
Because it's best of one. With One Piece,
Yep.
your leader will have life.
Yep.
Knock out all the life, hit the final blow, you win.
Okay.
Whereas Pokemon,
Yep.
it's best of 3.
Is that a knockout elimination? Say if you go to a big tournament and you lose that first round, that's it, you're out, you're eliminated.
Depending on the tournament. It's basically the winners will verse the winners,
Yep.
the losers will verse losers.
Yep.
Everybody will obviously win
Yep.
because there's no, and then you have a ranking system. Whereas if you go to big tournaments,
Yep.
you'll have top card.
Okay.
But once you're in top card, then that's when you're knocked out. You have to win. It's like a knockout stage.
When it comes to common and uncommon cards, does it have to be an OP character or an OP card? Are they releasing it knowing that it's going to be worth something? How do they judge that difference? Cheaper.
Pretty much in all TCGs,
Yep.
every card is based on how playable it is.
Okay.
That determines the price. For example, you would have base rarity cards
Yep.
where it does the same thing as something that's max rarity, but they're both the same card, both identical,
Yep.
both do the same thing.
Okay.
However, one would be $5,
Yep.
the other one would be $20,
Yep.
and then you'll have a max rarity of $500. They all do the same thing. They
Yeah.
all have the same thing written on it. One's more tailored towards the collectors.
Yep.
One's
Okay.
tailored towards the players.
So this is like a variance, right?
It's a
like
variance.
a comic book cover. Okay. And they know that it's going to, they're releasing it knowing it's going to be worth a lot. It's going to be very
Exactly.
collectible.
I'm going to be doing a lot of tabletop gaming soon as well, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. How'd you get into this, man? That's the biggest question that I want to know about you, Ned.
How did I get into this?
How did you start doing this?
I don't know. Just one day it clicked. I've always collected as a kid.
Yep.
Went to uni, Yep. Did what everybody did, get a master's,
Yep.
study. Now don't do that.
Okay.
Had a full-time job,
Yep.
had my other business,
Yep.
and then I had a day when I just spoke to my wife,
Yep.
and I just told her, hey, would it be cool if I pursue something?
Yep.
She's like, as long as it makes you happy. And I
Yep.
said, okay. So I just dropped everything,
Yep.
and I said, let's just do it. And I
Beautiful.
started my own stuff.
How quickly did it catapult for you?
No, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. So I started off with just online selling.
Yep.
I started off with just selling Japanese products.
Yep.
I worked from Japanese products into conventions.
Yep. Yep.
Build everything. Then I started with collecting
Yep.
and preserving because let's use that market. Let's get into that market. So I started vending, started selling my own accessories.
Yep.
I wanted to focus more on, all right, let's have a brick and mortar. It's so tedious. You have to do the hard yards.
Yeah.
Once you get everything up and going, then organized play starts kicking in. Then you got to start building the community around you.
There's
It's
so much
endless,
difference
man.
between collecting and then doing it as a business, right?
I don't collect anymore. There's nothing collecting for me anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
What made you make that decision?
So the minute I opened up this store,
Yep.
I said there is no such thing as collecting anymore. Everything has its value.
Okay.
Everything's for sale. In the future, if I wanted to start collecting again, by all means.
You talk about Japanese cards. Is there a massive market in Australia for Japanese cards as well?
Look, I believe there used to be.
Yep.
Right now, a lot of people are phasing away
For
from
what
Japan.
reason was it? Was it for resale or just people over here like having a Japanese
I
variant?
think more the fact that people can't get their hands on product. So Japanese was the next best thing.
Yeah.
It was cheaper.
Yep.
Now these days, Japanese is people are like, no, I just want English. They're staying away from Jap because
Yep.
they're seeing that the value for Jap isn't as high
Yep.
compared to English.
So if you have a tournament, someone's playing an English card, they can play a Japanese card in that very same game, or is there rules
You're
against
not
that?
allowed to play
Not allowed
Japanese
to.
cards.
That's national rule.
Yeah.
At the front, you have signs. You do sports cards as well, right?
Yes. There's sport cards over there.
Yep.
Some sports up top.
Yep.
I haven't restocked in sport at the moment
Yep.
because the market here
Yep.
not as strong.
Yep. Is it something that you're very interested in, or?
Sports is my passion.
Really?
Yeah. So
You know what you're talking about, right?
yeah. So other than baseball,
Yep.
all other sports is my passion. I watch sports on a daily basis. I know pretty much all the players. Hence why I only collect or I only buy cards that I like.
You see, I tend to collect it using the exact same technique. I don't care if it's worth something or not. I care if I think it's cool.
Exactly.
If I like it.
However, moving sports cards is not easy.
It's a whole different game, huh?
It's a whole different ballgame. There's a lot of people that know what they want,
Yep.
and it's hard to convince people to buy something else that they don't want. Everybody wants a Wemby. Everybody's just going to come. It's first in, first served.
Tops. Is it strictly tops, or you got other?
No, Panini, Tops, everything. Like we had a lot, but because I'm overly already invested in TCG, it's too hard to do multiple things.
You don't collect sports cards anymore?
I
Shook off.
don't collect anymore.
Yep.
However, if I come across cards that I like, I'd still buy it.
Cool. I'll leave it at that. We're gonna go have a look at the other side?
Yeah, easy.
Ah, beautiful, let's do it. All right, so we just had a massive chat about everything he's got in the brick and mortar, everything he loves to collect, everything he loves to deal with, all the rules, the gameplay, the tournaments that he puts on, national tournaments, all that sort of thing as well. That's the main store there. That's with the two 8 tables, 16 players can come in and play there. Check all the cabinets, all his trading cards, all his sports cards. He's got some Funko Pops in there as well, but he's got another place where he does the bigger tournaments, and I think he's got some other cool collectibles, maybe TCGs over there. So he's opening it up now. We're gonna go have a check, probably asking some more questions and see what he has for sale there and how big the tournaments that he can hold is. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy that, guys. That's in here. Beautiful. Wow, check this out. This is huge. Much bigger. What's the capacity you can hold here, Ned?
If I wanted to have people touchy, probably around 80 to 90, easy.
So on an average weeknight, how many people are you holding?
Average daily, I get around 30 people, 30 to 40 people in here a day. Because I run 2 tournaments or 3 tournaments per day.
Okay.
So I have the main tournament here, which will be like 20 to 30 people.
Yep.
And I would have like 16 people on the other side. Not a lot of players can, or not a lot of TCG stores can have 2 separate places. We do pricing
Every single day.
Yep.
Every round.
We're very competitive with our pricing as well. So
very cool.
We're probably known as one of the best for pricing.
Run me through what an average prize would look like on a daily basis during the week.
Depending on the numbers that turn up.
Yep.
If we get say 32 people.
Yep.
Pricing can be top place gets an additional 8 to 9 packs.
Yep.
And then 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th can go alternating between that. If you get a tournament with 16 people, then top 4 would get pricing.
Do you find that it's usually the same sort of guys winning these rounds every single day?
No. We have something that's cool and unique as well.
Yep.
Not a lot of stores are doing it. However, I think word is going around, so other stores are doing it.
Yep.
We do have a bounty system now.
What does that mean? They can't win consecutive?
No, so the person who wins has a bounty on their head.
Yep.
So even if you were to beat them in any round, first person to beat them gets bounty, so they get pricing.
Wow.
So even if you don't know how to play, but hey, you happen to beat the guy that won the last event, every deck has its weaknesses.
Yeah.
And you beat him, for example.
Okay.
And you come last every week, but you beat someone that won, you're going to get pricing.
So every card can't be a god card, right? Why is that? How does that work?
Because every card has a counter.
Okay, very cool. How many different games are you running? 3, 4 IPs?
A day?
Yeah.
I run close to averaging 2.
Yep.
But there's some days where I run 3 tournaments in a day.
Very cool. People keeping those older generations for themselves. They really don't want to get rid of it. People are tending to keep their cards, or they like to sell and buy newer ones To update the deck,
You
the
need
collection?
to always update your deck because meta is changing non-stop. New cards that get released tend to be overwhelming and overpowerful compared to cards that were released previously.
Very interesting.
So you always need to update your decks in order to be able to compete at a high level.
Okay.
Your Pokemon, your One Piece has rotation. So it tells you from 1 to 5 is obsolete. You can't use in the new.
Oh, wow. That's big.
So same
That's
with
very
Pokemon
big.
as well.
That's crazy.
So Pokemon has rotation every year.
Yep.
They'll tell you what's can't be used.
Yep.
So same as One Piece.
Yep.
Riftbound hasn't come across that yet because it's still new.
Yep.
However, there's been talks that maybe next year onwards they might
Count as phasing out or something like that, is it?
not phasing out, just rotation. So it's one way of making people buy newer product in order to use it for tournament base.
Very true. Very true. You streaming these tournaments live?
Yes.
I know you've got an iPhone now.
We actually have a feature table.
Yep.
So not a lot of stores do this.
Yep.
The table is here. It's basically live broadcasting on Facebook. People love it. They want to see how people use decks.
Yep.
They learn from what people's strategies are.
Yep.
So a feature table roughly is, I will select someone random.
Yep.
I'd be like, all right, you guys are on the feature table.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Very
Once we
cool.
know who's up in the final rounds, then I'd be like, all right, final round, feature table, whoever wins for the night. So everything is broadcast, everything is recorded.
Yep.
So it's good. It's good in that sense. Not a lot of people do it. I encourage more stores to actually do it. It doesn't take much to set up.
Last question they tell me. I like to know about the future. What have you got planned for the future?
Future?
Yeah.
Grow.
More locations, bigger tournaments?
Bigger tournaments.
Bigger tournaments.
I do not want to be a store that has multiple names out there. I don't want to have multiple locations.
Okay.
I want to grow the community around me. I just want to open up a mega store.
Just one location.
Just one.
That's it.
It would be something massive.
Yeah.
Something where I could have each TCG sanctioned off into different corners of the store.
Wow.
Have the organized play in the middle of the store.
Yep.
I have a big picture of what I want to do for the future.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that from day dot. I want to grow and then do it.
Tournaments obviously going to be a very big part of that.
Tournaments is the main focus.
How big are we talking about there?
The max I want to hold is 64.
Why?
Unless you run like regionals and big tournaments like that, you could hold 150, 200. That's fine.
Yeah.
Regular bases, daily bases. When you think of the numbers, having 32 people in here means 6 rounds. 6 rounds means half an hour rounds.
Wow.
That's 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Hence you close so late.
Yeah, so...
Just let me give a bit of context. You can check him out. Like we said, he's got heaps of the TCGs. He's got his sports cards as well. He does take care of a lot of, what would you call it, collectible protection?
Accessories.
Accessories. He sells accessories as well. The store is like, the future of the store is going to be like a JB Hi-Fi model or?
Just think about it as 4 times the size of what you saw today. Each section will have its own TCG.
Okay, very cool.
So like,
very, very cool.
You'll have one side that strictly focuses on buying and selling. You'll have one side that just sells video games, for example. You have one side that sells TCG.
Do you have much experience in the video game market?
I do. I grew up playing video games.
Yep.
I have a lot of video games. I just don't sell them. It's a future thing.
Okay, something you can get into.
It's a future thing.
All right. Are you against this whole PS Plus, no more physical titles on PlayStation? How do you feel about it? They just released that information.
I heard. I've always been a disc person because I just love collecting it and putting it on shelving and stuff. But at the end of the day, technology is technology, man. We have to develop and agree.
It's got to happen one day. I completely understand that. It's got to happen one day. But from a standpoint of you dealing and retailing, that sort of thing, how do you feel about it dying out? Is it going to be strictly retro titles or?
Retro titles is the thing too. So people are always going to play retro stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. Love it. Thanks for having me today, Ned.
No, you're a good
Much appreciated. Thanks for having me out here.
Thank you, man.
Really cool, guys. Like I said, Nedz Vault, he's out here in Warrington. I will drop the link. You got a website?
Yep.
I dropped the link to his website, his socials, and so if you want to come down, check his store out, or you want to play in a tournament or see a tournament being played, people can come watch as well.
Yes.
Tournaments? Yeah, you can come watch tournaments as well.
Anytime you guys like. Usually tournaments start at 6:30 to 7.
Yep.
And that's pretty much daily.
Beautiful. Check him out, guys. Nedz Vault, Warrington.